Tape 3W suivi d'école au Sénégal. D'accord. À école au Sénégal, c'est facile, tu n'as qu'à te connecter. Tape école au Sénégal, les leçons sont beaucoup plus détaillées.
So we were looking at the formal and informal, and we talked about when to use it, what to say, and the responses. And I wanted to focus a little bit more about some of the responses that we can probably met out or use when someone, for example, says, how is business, how's family, how the kids doing, how is health. And so some of the terms which actually some people will often use would be, great thanks. Great thanks. So oftentimes you hear them say, oh, wonderful, just wonderful, simply wonderful. Or sometimes they'll probably say, terrific, I'm terrific. They say, how are you doing? Say, oh, I'm terrific. Oh, terrific, the food was terrific. Or delicious, these are, oh, nice. Sometimes they'll just say nice. Or I'm good. Or what are you doing home? So what's up? What you doing? So, oh, I'm chilling. These are just some words, vocabs for informal. Oh, I'm chilling. Just to get your mind on different terms that you can use, of course, to increase your vocabulary that you can use as far as informal is concerned. Oh, how are you? I'm great. I'm thanks. I'm good. I'm chilling home. What are you doing? So, oh, I'm chilling. Oh, I'm napping. Nice or terrific. Those expressions of surprise, elements of surprise, wonderful, elements of surprise, that you can probably use. Just throwing it out there so you can use, in your expressions, colloquial, day-to-day, or daily conversations. Change a little bit your vocabulary. That's what we're here for. So that's enough of the responses. And so what if you're done meeting someone, family, friends, in an event or so, and you want to leave? What is it that you want? For example, in this scenario, say, oh, hi, Kathy. Hi, Isa. And how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Well, I'm sorry to break the ambiance. I'm sorry to be the party bummer. I'm sorry, but I'll have to take my leave. You want to take your leave. Leave means you want to depart. You want to decamp. And so synonyms of taking a leave could be a departure. You're departing. You're taking a departure. You're exiting. You want to take your exit. You want to decamp. You're decamping. You're parting ways. So these are some of the examples or some synonyms of taking a leave. I have to go now. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I beg to leave. That's a polite way, because I've told you in English, conversations are always formal and informal anyway. And so in the formal part, what do you have to say? I beg to leave now. I beg to leave. I beg to leave. You say, I beg to leave. I beg to leave. I beg to depart. I'll have to go now. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I'm sorry, but I'll have to leave. I'm sorry, because it's politeness, it's courteous. But in an informal setting, what would you probably say? Oh, I gotta go. That's an informal setting. An informal setting. An informal, still informal. Informal setting. To leave. You say, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I gotta go, I gotta leave. Or you say, oh, my time is up. My time is up. Oh. Or if you're in a group or so, let's go. We need to go. We need to go. Oh, let's go. If you're a lot of you, not just by yourself, let's go. These are informal phrases that you probably use. My time is up. I gotta go. Let's go. I'm done. That's another one. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. See ya. See ya. Catch you later. Catch you later. Those are informal settings. To leave. To go. But in a proper one, you're going to say, I beg to leave. I'm sorry, but I have to go now. I'm sorry, but I have to leave. I'm sorry, but I have to go now. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I'm sorry, I need to leave now. Please permit me leave. With all due respect, I must leave. With all due respect. With all due respect, I must leave. Sorry, we have to part ways. 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 And then what would be the response to this? What would be the response? Or another formal will probably be, thank you, I'll see you all tomorrow. You know, thank you, see you all tomorrow. And the response will be, with all due respect, I must leave. With all due respect, I have to go. Oh, okay, thank you for coming. That would be a good answer. Okay, thank you for coming. Well, I must go now. See you tomorrow. It's not see you all tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you, sir. See you next week. See you next month. It was nice meeting you. It was a wonderful event. It was wonderful meeting up with you. Thank you for the coffee. Let's do this again sometime next week. So these are some of the formal ways that you can probably use if you want to take off, you know. But in general, I'll say, see you tomorrow. I hope we meet tomorrow. God willing, we should meet next week. Thank you for the conversation. Let's do this again sometime. You know, let's meet up again sometime. I hope we meet up again sometime. But I really have to go now. I must really go now. And so these are some of the different terms that you can use for formal and informal settings. You know, and when permission to take your leave, you don't just get up and stand up and just say, I'm going. No, you don't do that. You always have to thank that person, or at least inform the person, especially maybe, for example, you have an emergency, you have a call that you have to be somewhere. You're like, oh, I'm sorry to cut you short. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry that I have to leave. I'm sorry to be brief, but I really must go now. I have an emergency. I really must go now. I'm sorry, but I must go now. You know, even if you're tired, you say, oh, I'm sorry. Can we do this some other time? Maybe you're tired, maybe you're feeling dizzy, maybe you're feeling exhausted. You'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, can we continue this? Because it's a continuation. Can we continue this another time? Can we continue this conversation on another moment? But I really must go now. I really must go now. May I leave? May I take my leave? What if you're not sure if the event is over, if the conversation is over, if the gathering is over or not, at the interview, I'd be like, oh, excuse me, sir, excuse me, ma'am, oh, I'm sorry. Should I leave? Can I leave now? Because you don't know if it's maybe over or not. Should I? You have to use the models. Should I? Or can I? Or should I leave now? Can I leave now? But if it's something that you must leave, that it's a matter of urgency, of an emergency, you say, oh, I must leave now. You get it? So there's a difference between the must or the should. Should is, it's optional. You're not sure. Is it over? Do I need to stay? Do I need to go? So you say, oh, so should I leave now? Can I leave now? Permission to leave. Can I leave now? It's permission to leave. Should I leave now? It's optional. You're not sure. But I must go now. I must leave now. I beg to leave now. It means that, you know, it's an obligation. It's a matter of urgency. So there's a should, there is a may, and there is a must. There is a should, there is a may or can, and there is a must. So you see that they are different. One is optional, one is not sure, and one is an obligation. So those are the different ways or different terms that you can probably use in wanting to leave, to decamp, to exit, to go. You're taking a permission, because you want to leave, because you gotta go. So these are some of the terms that you can probably use in both settings. But then what about welcoming? Welcoming is always easy, It's always easy welcoming someone. First of all, I told you all about the first expression. If someone comes in and you're all frowning and all not happy, it kind of throws that person away. It tells already that the ambience is not good. So in order to welcome someone, even if it was just on the phone, people get it from your phone. If you're a polite person, a welcoming person, a courteous person, an easygoing person. So it's very, very important to play as far as your first expression is concerned. Even if you have to fake it, please, you need to do it, And so welcoming is easier. Like I said, welcoming is about being jovial, being courteous. Welcome to our office. It's nice having you here. It's nice seeing all faces. Thank you for coming. That's a welcome. That's a way of introducing yourself and the company. It's a way of having people be comfortable where they are. It's a way of breaking the ice. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you all for coming to Ecoles Senegal. Thank you all for coming to the English Institute. Well, nice to have you in our midst. It's such a pleasure seeing you all. Thank you all for seeing such beautiful and handsome faces. That's a welcome. That's a cheer to you. That's saying that it's good to have you. We're excited to have you. Thank you. What a wonderful time. What a wonderful thing having you come to us, coming here. Thank you all. That is a welcome. It's all exciting. It's a pleasant atmosphere. So good having you. Fancy having you here. Fancy knowing you. That's another word. Fancy knowing you. That's fancy. Fancy knowing you. That's another word. So fancy having you. Fancy knowing you. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure having you. Please sit down, relax. Make yourself at home. Please be comfortable. Is there anything that we can do, say, or make to make you more comfortable? Please, this is your home. Make yourself comfortable. That is part of welcome. It's really part of welcome that you're welcoming someone to your humble place or to the humble place. It could be your place, it could be work, it could be in the park, it could be in an event, but you're welcoming them so that people feel comfortable. So there are different terms that you can say, rather than say, oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. You say, oh, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time off your busy schedule to come and spend time with us. Thank you for sharing your time with us. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. It is a part of welcome. Please make yourselves comfortable or make yourself comfortable. What is it that I can do to make you more comfortable? What is it that I can do to make your stay more pleasant? That is a welcome. Is there anything else that you might need? Is there something that you probably do not need? That is making someone feel at ease. I'm welcome. So there are different ways. There are different methods. There are different forms that you can probably use to make someone feel comfortable. I hope that you use them. I hope that this is going to be helpful. I hope that you will now know how to break the ice, how to take your leave, words that you have to use, how to present yourself, how to greet someone in a formal and an informal setting. We have learned all that. Please make it useful. Thank you, and I'll see you next class.
Tape www.Senegal.com